So there it was, my first day of the 100 days in Pixelmon. I had no idea who to pick, so I just chose randomly. And I landed on Froakie. Oh, guess you're my friend. I started off in a village, no idea what to do, and I spawned with a red bed when I just found this level 55 gold. I collected every single thing I could from all those chests and crates there were in this little trading center. I found a bunch of resources, including Pokeballs, Premier Balls, Ultra Balls, Dusk Balls, Pokeballs, and potions and elixirs and all of that kind of stuff. I just had no idea what it did. Then I went to sleep right outside the store that I liked, and that was the end of day 1. After defeating and catching the electric dragon, Froakie forgot Growl and learned Lick. That's a really weird move you got there. Don't know why you want it. Survivor ended up learning Poison Tail, which I replaced with Faint, and I really liked it because it was like Venushot. It was a really good move. I had 3 goals for these 100 days. The first one, catch 150 Pokemon before the 100 days are up. And the second one, evolve my starter all the way to level 100. The third one, catch a legendary Pokemon. I only had 100 days to complete these goals, so I got them. Day 3 through 5 was just a bunch of me just battling a bunch of Pokemon and trying to level up. I was trying to level up both my Froakie and my new snake, but I kept getting paralyzed by these sheep and I didn't like them. I always knew I didn't like sheep. But finally Froakie was level 9, so he finally, I'm pretty sure, learned 4 moves, and now he had a full moveset. So now I could keep going and keep training. I found this shopkeeper where I could buy and sell things to. I really liked it and I just wanted to get a bunch of money. Day 11, I finally finished off, so with the Pokeball on top and this Pokeball in the middle. I think it looks pretty good, but I might change it later. While mining, I found this really cool ore I couldn't mine yet. I really wanted to get an iron pickaxe so I could get it. After training for a while, Froakie finally evolved into Frogadier. This was so cool, and he was almost into his Grand Ninja form. I can't wait until he turns into a Grand Ninja. Off camera, I got a Woobat and a Bayleaf, so that's really good because I didn't have a flying or a grass type on my team before that. I ended up getting a lot of apricots so I could build more Pokeballs because I was running low on them from catching a lot of Pokemon. I ended up making more of that curry so I could level my Pokemon up more. I really need them because I wanted to get Frogadier to become a Grand Ninja. I found this cool hills biome. Maybe there's some different Pokemon here. I hope there's at least a Charmander or something. I really want a fire type on my team. Days 25 through 35, I planted a bunch of these crops so I could get more apricots so I could get even more Pokeballs. I really wanted a lot of Ultra Balls, so I brought a lot of black and yellow apricots. After farming every single tree that there was, I had so many apricots I didn't even know what to do with them. I couldn't make Pokeballs from those apricots, so I had to sell them all. They really didn't give me anything, so now they're going to a better use, I guess. Now I have money. I ended up using all of my Ultra Balls and still not catching it. I ended up using all of my Ultra Balls and still not catching it. After a little bit of leveling up, Machamp finally evolved into a Machoke. I really wanted to evolve him into his next evolution, but I needed to trade, and this is a single player, not a server, so I couldn't do that. My Frogadier finally became a Greninja and learned Water Shuriken. Now I can ride him. This looks so cool. Days 40 through 50, it was all about leveling up my Pokemon. I really want to get Greninja to level 100 so I could finish my #1 goal to get my started to level 100. After feeding him 2 curries, my Woobat finally evolved into a Swoobat. Now it was almost away from one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game. I ended up putting some of these decorations I crafted. They were pretty easy to craft and it looked pretty good. After putting 3 washing machines, 3 fridges, and a TV, my house was finally complete. After traveling for 7 days, I found 3 villages and I found a bunch of loot. A bunch of Pokeballs, some lodestones, compasses, and a Pokebag, so if I ever want to find more villages, I always have another inventory full of space for me to get even more loot. And I sold some of that loot, and now I have so much money. That's $90,000. That's a lot of money. That means a lot of Pokeballs. Days 57 through 63, I really tried to level up my Pokemon. I really wanted my Swoobat to become the 3rd evolution of its evolutions, so I could get one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game. Okay, I'll join in. I found an Alzoth in the forest. It was legendary. I might be able to complete one of my goals if I just don't knock it out and I catch it. I had a bunch of Ultra Balls, so I saw what I could do and I tried to catch it. I finally caught a legendary. I caught the Alzoth. It was super cool. I couldn't wait. I finally accomplished goal 1 to get 1 legendary on my team. Look at this thing. The first legendary. Now that I completed goal 1, I had to focus on my other goals, 2 and 3, so I could get my starter to level 100 and catch 150 Pokemon. And so far, I only caught 29 Pokemon, and my Greninja was only level 42. So if I wanted to finish my goals, I really had to get to work. I did not mean to find this. I did not mean to find this. My Pixelmon skills have ascended so high that I accidentally caught the legendary. Don't know how, but I officially have a dog that looks like a shield. Day 70 through 80, I was just fixing up the village. There were a lot of rough patches, and I really wanted to make it look nice for day 100, because I wanted to do something really big for day 100. Days 80 through 90, I was just exploring. I wanted to find out another village before these 100 days were over. I really wanted to see more of the area before I finished my 100 days. Days 90 through 99, I was just making sure everything was right at the village. I really wanted everything to look good for my big day 100. And finally, after so much suffering, I had finally finished it. 100 days in Minecraft Pixelmon.